G'day captains, how we going? So, recently I've had a few people asking me what skills should I be putting on my commander when I get to level 8. This is probably a bad example to start with because I've kind of gone all over the place, but the first ones to start with would be, in my opinion, situational awareness, or situation awareness I should say. That's basically Sixth Sense from World of Tanks. And then the next one, which is a must to get on my list, is incoming fire. Now, that'll tell you when someone's actually shooting at you. If I hit the F1 screen, no, it doesn't work here. Okay. Well, you'll see a triangle up in your top corner of your screen when you've been lit up with the situation awareness. And that triangle will turn to an incoming fire alert when you get shot at. This is my Bogue aircraft carrier captain, and he's getting the dogfighting expert, and I also gave him the rear gunner expert just to try and keep my planes alive a little bit further. Ship survivability is also pretty high on the list to get. Secondary armament, well, this ship doesn't have any main armament, so I needed something to keep the actual boat alive. But if you were to just go straight down and then pick these up later on, would probably be the best bet. For an aircraft carrier, I'd highly recommend at tier 4 would be servicing, most likely over any of these other ones. Demolition expert, yeah, I'd go for servicing. And when you get to 5, which is what you really want to get to as soon as you can, air supremacy. It gives you 1 extra fighter and 1 extra bomber per thing, not an extra. I'm pretty sure it's not an extra bomber squad. I'm pretty sure it's just an extra plane in the squad. But we will see when I get there. As for other commanders, like a battleship commander, I have gone for artillery. 30% reload time while changing shells is kind of handy, especially when you're going from cruisers to battleships and things like that. Aiming expert is also kind of handy. Ship survivability is pretty much a must, as well as concealment and fire, incoming fire. So, you know, those 3, and depending on what you're running, whether it be an aircraft carrier or something that fires guns or something that fires torpedoes. Speaking of torpedoes, what have I put on my Murmansk crew? Yeah, see, I've gone for the torpedo one there. The guns on the Murmansk are pretty accurate, so I don't really need to go for that. But yeah, pretty much all of my boats, the first crew, oh, here we go. I'll buy this one now while I've got the second crew skill there, without even thinking about it. Because it's always good to know when they can see you, and it's even better to know when they're shooting at you. In my opinion, you will live longer if you know when they're shooting at you, rather than being able to shoot back at them. Because if you know they're shooting back at you because you're shooting them, then, well, you're going to be losing health. At least if you see they're shooting you before you start shooting them, you can start shooting them back. And speaking of all this shooting, I'm going to go shoot someone. So, have fun guys, I'll see you out there.